We fucking here, man. It's good.
What's up, y'all?
It's the best swoop show. This shit is kind of loud. I take this headphones off a little bit. We're fucking here with my guy.
Man,
Best point of
you
view,
and your
best ducker TV. You heard? Nah, that's my guy.
they,
Best
ain't-
point of view
they
TV.
ain't talk about me. I hope you're not talking about 2K.
We already know what happened the last time I linked up with you, bro. You
Oh,
got
time.
one. You got one little win, and you felt yourself, and then you didn't win the series. This is the best of three first round type shit back in the day, like in the '90s and shit.
Yeah, talk about eliminate. Talk about the Lakers might not make the playoff, bro.
I know, and the Cavs
That's
about to make, and the Cavs is about to make them.
and that's kind of surprising, bro.
Shit, crazy.
Shit, bro. Bro, this might be a big disappointment because even when I recall, remember in 2012 when the Lakers put together that team with Dwight Howard and Steve Nash and all that. They at least made the 8th seed, if I'm not mistaken. The Lakers are like 11th seed. They're gonna fall out.
Absolutely.
They're not even gonna get an opportunity. Like this might be the biggest disappointment ever.
Absolutely. This is one of probably the worst Lakers teams ever we've seen. This might be worse than the
I, I
Baltimore
can't
seed.
I can't remember a team that fell as bad as this, bro.
The Kings was pretty close. It's a really good fucking team, but they didn't have
Who?
the Sacramento Kings, but they didn't have this kind of star power. Maybe the
Yeah,
Jailblazers.
yeah.
The Jailblazers possibly. That's about it.
You talk about what year was the Kings? What year? Like
Two
01?
thousand three, 2001, maybe
Who
2001.
that was like Mike Bibby, Chris Webber,
Doug Christie, Bobby Jackson, Chris Webber, Pedro Stojakovic, young Hito Turkoglu,
and they missed the playoffs.
Matt Barnes, I think, was there at the time. I can't remember who else was there.
And you said they missed the playoffs.
Oh no, they missed the playoffs though. They missed the playoffs. See,
Okay, so yeah, this is the worst because the Lakers not even making a playoff. They couldn't even get enough wins.
you're right. I didn't look at it that way. They definitely
Yeah,
not.
they didn't make it. And the NBA is giving like what's it called? They got the playing games now, so I think it's either 8 through 10, if I'm not mistaken. They're not even the 8 through 10, so they got the extra opportunity.
They lost to both the
Dallas.
Spurs and to not just the Dallas. They lost to the Spurs and to New Orleans, who they were supposed to be tied with.
And
So that's
it's sad.
crazy.
It's
Super
sad.
sad.
I ain't gonna lie, but people better be scared next year because LeBron. I feel he's gonna be on the mission next year, but he's not gonna take all this little.
He gonna be in
First of all,
He gonna be in
first of all, yeah, no, I'm definitely, but like LeBron, I think he want to go out like the way LeBron maneuvers. LeBron is very smart when it comes to selecting free agents and stuff. I don't think he's gonna let what happened this year happen again. A lot of old players,
because
like,
they should have got Buddy Hield, man.
but I ain't gonna lie.
No disrespect to Russ. Russ can hoop, but at right now in their career, who was
They
a
can't hoop
better
together.
fit? Who was a better
Yeah,
fit?
that's that.
Buddy Hield or Russ? And we see it. It's not Russ.
Right. Another thing.
You could have got DeMar DeRozan.
Another thing, bro, is I don't even think I feel like DeMar DeRozan want to sell how you because he can't shoot the basketball like that.
Yes, he can. He's a mid-range shooter. He's not a three-point
He's
shooter.
a mid-range shooter. Yeah,
He need to be a three-point shooter.
but then again, my thing is, bro, they need to find a reliable big man, a reliable backup big man for AD because he get injured too much, bro.
There's no big man in the league that they can get up that's a backup that can make up for Anthony Davis production.
I'm not saying make up for AD production, but
it's nothing that's gonna get you close to that. That means guys on the perimeter got to step up, and do their job. And Trevor Ariza hasn't been healthy all year. Melo has a little bit of things in and out of the lineup, so it varies. Like these guys are older, so it's not the same. Again, if you get a Buddy Hield, if you get a DeMar DeRozan who also played the four in the West, 3 and the 4, like DeMar DeRozan played some of the 4, so this is a guy that you can play multiple positions, and he doesn't need the ball in his hand to be reliable.
right. So going in, I think there's like 8, 9, 10 games left for the season. Who you got coming out the East? Who you got coming out the West?
Shit, Milwaukee might make it again. I'm going with Brooklyn. Kyrie's back, so ain't nothing. All things healthy, I'm going with Brooklyn. But if any miscues, Bucks look like they could be coming out the East again. My thing is, I don't trust Doc Rivers and James Harden with Game 7. If they got to go into a 7-game series with anybody, I don't trust them to win it.
That's definitely, bro. I don't know, bro. I feel like Like I'm
In the
rooting
last decade. Show me in the last decade what Game 7 Doc were on or James Harden won.
but now he got a bad resume, and so is Harden. But even lately, bro, Harden's been missing a lot of clutch shots, bro, or he just hasn't been like playing up to par, bro.
Kyrie's out here not playing games and out here cooking shit. He cooked Harden. And
Exactly.
guarded him.
West Coast just lost to Milwaukee today too. Philly, he missed the and B got blocked in the game winner, but it was Harden that missed the first shot. So the clutch Jesus is not there. Tobias Harris got to step up.
Too. The game shouldn't be coming down to the end of the game, bro. Like coming down to the end of the game is worst case is the best case worst case scenario. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Best case scenario, you should be doing your due diligence through the first 3 quarters and most of the fourth quarter to keep a lead.
But I think they was playing Milwaukee though. They was playing Giannis. Giannis had like 40-something points.
I feel it. Giannis is Giannis. You guys help the other guys.
Yeah. So I didn't watch the game. I just seen the stat. And Big got given him for 29.
But again, Shaq always say it all the time. The stars are going to be the stars, but if you can stop the others, you're going to win the game.
Right. That's a fact. Talk about stars.
How much Bobby Portis got? Bobby Portis probably had a good game too. Let me see. Now go ahead. Do what you about to say.
No, talk about stars. Let's talk about the Oscars, where a lot of stars are made. That's when you become a star. But Chris Rock and I mean, that's when you solidify. Like, yeah, solidify.
Portis only had 9. Giannis had 19. Chris Middleton had 40.
Oh, I must have read it wrong. Okay, Chris Middleton
44. Giannis had 19 and 13. Drew Holiday had 24 points, 2 rebounds, 9 assists, 14 and 10 from Ibaka off the bench. Nwara had 12.
Oh, that's a great pickup.
That's a good production right there.
Yeah.
This is this is an old game. I'm bugging.
Oh, I thought Giannis had 40. Unless I read it.
This giving me the wrong game. That's why they gave me a game for a couple of days ago. I don't know why. You're right. Giannis did have 40. Chris Middleton had.
I'm like, bro. Why would I say that?
Middleton 22. Shit. Brook Lopez 17. Drew Holiday 18, 10 and 8. Grayson Allen 10 points off the bench. That's good production right there. 32 for Harden, 29 for Embiid, 22 for Tobias, and nobody else had double digits. Thibault had 2. Maxey had 7. Danny Green with 9. George Niang with 9. Shake Middleton.
It was a close game. It was a close game, but came down to the rest of the unit, the rest of the Philly. I mean, rest of Milwaukee team. Yeah, the others put in more work. But yeah, who you got come out the West? Even mentioned here come out the West. I don't
know. I had Golden State at one point, but I don't know what they look. They look a little shaky right now.
Yeah, but that's because of injuries. Curtis is out, but I still don't. When he come back, it's gonna be easier for them.
You gotta adjust though, and it's hard to do that during the playoffs. It could be Phoenix again. It could be Jazz. I'm gonna go here with a dark horse pick. I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, what about Denver?
I wasn't gonna say Denver. That's not my dark horse. Denver is actually a real contender. This team is a contender too. Memphis, man. Memphis is on the tier right now.
I like them, but I feel like they're too young.
Don't matter. They play, and that's the thing about it. Because they're so young, they just playing the best basketball they play right now. They're not getting caught up in the moment. Same thing that happened with the Bengals. The moment don't become too big for them because they're just having fun, and they don't know what they don't know. So, I think Memphis could be a scary team for everybody to run into.
Yeah, because they're athletic.
Ja Morant's playing his best basketball right now. Jaren Jackson is growing into that guy that can be a potential perennial all-star at some point in time as well. So, something to look at there. And Brooks too.
I think they're 18-2 without Ja Morant because he's been injured lately.
Mm-hmm.
So they're playing good as a team.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
All right. But let's talk about the Oscars, bro.
I mean, I don't got much to say.
All right, so let's just break down everything. Let's just break down everything. Chris Rock was up there making jokes, like he's a comedian, right?
Roll it out. What happened? Let's set this table. Go ahead.
All right. Chris Rock made a joke regarding Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett. And I guess Will Smith didn't like it, and he went up there and punched him. We all thought it was staged. I ain't gonna hold you.
You see, you just said it real bad. That's a real bad way. So what happened was Chris Rock was a presenter for a award.
Mm-hmm.
And you know comedians, they go, they host, they do their thing, and then they're gonna tell
Jokes,
in the crowd. He happened to make a joke about Jada, saying her hairstyle similar to G.I. Jane. But Jada also has a disease. I cannot pronounce it properly. That's why I'm not going to say it here, so I don't want to offend anybody. He mentioned something about the disease. I don't know if Chris Rock knew it or not. Will is an actor. I don't know if he really laughed to laugh it off, or to laugh it off because he was mad, or he laughed because he really thought it was kind of a little bit funny. But he looked over at his wife.
She rolled her eyes.
Forever how y'all feel about it, that's still that man wife. They're not in a traditional marriage. They openly do what they do, so they can't say she's not a respectable woman because she don't align with the way how you.
Nah, but you know people just be trolling. That's just jokes.
People just say whatever.
Yeah.
Will seen, and a lot of y'all haven't lived with y'all woman before. Best has seen me live with a woman before. Sometimes she give you that look, and it's like whatever I'm gonna do may look a little crazy, but it's gonna save an argument at home later. So would I rather be in the tabloids and talked about for a little second until some next wild shit happen and go home to peace? Whether even if I don't go home with my wife or not because of whatever our marriage arrangement is set up, I gotta come home at some point. And I'm not about to argue about that shit. So you know what? I'm gonna slap this nigga. No hard feelings, Chris. If you want to scrap after, we can do what we gotta do. But it was a knee jerk reaction. He could have kept it at keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, but he took it a little further. I don't think he's wrong, cause I'll smack niggas because they said something crazy to my girl, or my girl seemed something disrespectful when I had one. It's not always the right thing to do, but you can't tell someone how to handle what they deem to be disrespect.
And that's a fact. But here's my point of view on this, right? We have seen Chris Rock and Will Smith work together for over years. So like I don't know how strong a relationship is, but they got some type of relationship at the end of the day. For me, Swoops, if I had a problem and like say I'm making jokes or something, like, right? And I offend your wife or something like that, or your girl, I don't feel like the first thing you should do is put your hands on me because I'm pretty sure Chris Rock didn't mean to offend her. Chris Rock not no douchebag as we see. His sister doesn't show you the douchebag. He just makes jokes. He's a comedian. Comedians, what they do sometimes, they make fun like a real life scenario. That happens all the time. For me, he's making like a joke off of a real life scenario. I'm Will. Okay, everybody got to laugh. I'm gonna talk to you after the thing. Cause what's the point of me punching you in front of everybody?
You gotta also think about this too. You talking about it as a person that's not going through an emotional night.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah.
He's first. It's an Oscar. He's been there multiple times. He ended up happening after 20 minutes after that happened. Wins his first one. He's don't know if he gonna win or not. All this shit that been happening in the last few years. Rolling out a new book, opening up, discussing your life, all kinds of crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, everybody's been talking about my wife, but never in my face.
Right.
This is the first time somebody really did this publicly.
Right.
While he's there.
Right.
Chris Rock not really the person he had a problem with. He's the example that he made of how he feels about how he gonna handle niggas talking about the woman that he's married to.
I still feel like no, but then again, like you said, he's done his emotion kicked him while I handle it.
And
I still like
we don't know if Chris Rock knew if she had.
I don't, bro. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Like based off of Chris Rock. Like just let's be real. I don't think he would have did that, bro. I don't think he would have did that. For what?
You don't know what people would do, bro. Because people out here be making jokes about people all the time, and it could be offensive, but they find it funny. So we don't know what he known. All we know is that Will found it to be disrespect.
Right. I still feel like even if you were going to punch the guy, right? You said he wasn't the host of the show, so he wasn't out there the whole time. You could have went backstage, Will. You could have followed him backstage to everybody like, oh, and let everybody guess to what it was, had a conversation, and now if he disrespected you, punch. Cause I ain't gonna hold this. Here's my thing, bro. A lot of people gonna think, okay, well, Will Smith did was okay, right? Then you gonna try to push the next dude in the street, see what happens, bro. Most time,
That's not
and
the
nigga not gonna, and nigga,
this is
huh?
this is the problem, bro. Niggas try to equate that. This is not the same scenario. This is the Oscars. Ain't nobody out there that's sitting in the crowd got a hammer on them that's not
No,
security.
no, I'm just saying though. Like, what if he was outside? Like, you got
He
like,
wouldn't have
what if he
did
was
that
out?
shit. He wouldn't have did that shit, bro. Like, let's be logical here. If he was
Hmm?
outside, he's not just gonna punch a random nigga in the face. Because you don't know.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel like people like there's certain ways to handle stress, especially when the man.
Bro,
Because
you
if a
can't
nigga ran,
just
cause so that's just like you, bro. You say something on this podcast, right? And nigga come and punch you, type shit. But you didn't mean to offend nobody. You gonna whoop that nigga ass every time you see him, bro. The whole time was a mistake. You didn't mean to offend nobody.
listen, but this is the thing, right?
You're right.
Even as a comedian, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you say something, you have to be willing to deal with the consequences after. So when I say shit on here, like if I'm like, oh, when I come on a podcast, I'll be like, oh, niggas can suck dick.
Right.
I'm willing to deal with whatever consequence of the person that
No,
I
but
trying to
that,
suck dick.
but the word suck dick is already offensive. You feel me? The way, but I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Wait, when I first saw the joke, I never seen the GI. What is it called again?
G.I.J. and I seen it. It's a good movie.
GIJ. I didn't even know what he was talking about, bro. So at first, I didn't even find it offensive. Even to that point, I still didn't find it offensive because I never heard Jada Pickett.
But you didn't know she had it, and we can't determine what's offensive to someone else.
Yeah, that's offensive.
That's why I
But
like
suck dick is straight offensive though. You feel me? That's the only. I
But
don't know, bro.
again, you can look at it that way, and some people don't. But at the end of the day, as a comedian, I've been to comedy shows in Rochester where niggas felt the way about DC Young Fly flaming them. They kind of getting all kind of nigga like, man, fuck out of here and keep going and doing your show. Will got up there because it's the Oscars.
Yeah.
It wouldn't happen backstage because too much security. On stage, not as much. He went up there. They thought, and people always will go on the stage and do some shit. They be playing around, have a viral moment. Kanye jumping on stage at the Grammys, all kind of shit like that.
Yeah.
Nobody really thought he was going to get smacked. He smacked him.
Right.
Life. They could have got it rocking. Chris Rock chose to keep professional and keep doing what he was doing.
That's why I feel like he didn't take it offensive. That's what I mean. He didn't, because if he was trying to be on some douchebag shit, he would. Why wouldn't he? Yeah, Will right? Why wouldn't he punch Will right back? He probably.
But he was being professional. Me, I ain't gonna lie. I'm with Shannon on this one. I don't give a fuck how much I did not mean to offend you. You slap me, nigga, it's going down.
Yeah, for me, I'm a man. You gotta talk to me as a man. Like I'm not even on the street. You slap. You put your hands on me, bro. I'm gonna whoop your ass every time I see you, bro.
When you told me,
because you didn't have to do that, bro. As a man, you should be able to know how to talk. Huh?
When he said keep my wife in the fucking mouth, and I'm like, all right, cool. The minute you were walking up stage, bro, I'd have kicked you right in your chest. Like, bro, you do.
The whole time, bro. Will Smith used to be a comedian, so I'm thinking when he walking up there, he be like some funny shit.
He wasn't a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, he was a stand-up comedian, but like he's still funny.
He's an actor in a sitcom. Will was a rapper. Right. Like he wasn't a gangster rapper, but he was still a rapper, and he went through rap shit. So, like again, I understand how I be, man. I'll slap people because a woman I was with, man. So. I can't. I don't judge them, and I know what it's like to go home when your girl had a look or she looked discomfort, and y'all go home. She don't say nothing. Then when you get in a crib, it's a whole argument. Oh, so you really just gonna let this person say this to me? Like, oh my god, here we go. So fuck it, nigga. I'm gonna slap this nigga. Y'all can talk about me all week, but nigga, it's some peace in my household right now. Fuck it. And Chris Rock about to get like $20 million off that shit, bro. Jim Carrey, you a sucker. Talk about I'm gonna sue him for $200 million. That's some sucker shit. Chris Rock gonna get a nice bag because he gonna do a whole stand-up comedy about how he got slapped at the Oscars. That's a moment that when Will does his biopic or Chris does his biopic, you have to put that moment in there. It's some legendary shit. You want a Grammy and you got you want an Oscar and you slapped it again the same night on the same stage. I don't know, man. I don't be caring about what the other folks think. You feel me? No offense to those people. You feel me? The Blanco people, but hey, listen, man.
How you feel? I don't know how true this could be, but because they were saying that there's a chance that a word could get taken away from him.
No, it's not. They're just saying. They're just talking. If they take it away from him, people are not watching that shit next year, bro.
People don't even watch that shit no more. Keep it up with you, bro. I didn't know the Oscar was
because that shit is rigged for the most part, bro.
But I know I think Denzel Washington told him the best quote and like the one of the best quotes. When you at your highest, the devil is always working. Not saying Chris Rock is the devil, you feel me, but the devil's always gonna try to bring you down.
In that moment.
We ain't never seen Will Smith act like that. But I hope him.
Will smack mad niggas, bro. That's the problem. Y'all don't be know what you doing y'all history. Will smack niggas on red carpets and all that, bro.
No, I seen that video. That's the one I seen, but I never seen him do nothing else.
Will be smack. He a nigga from West Philly, bro. Like I know he's highly successful when he been successful for a man long, but he's an actor. You don't think he's put on the facade when he out there? That nigga's still a nigga from West Philly, bro.
No, that should be. How you feel about all the memes and shit, bro?
I think
the people
hilarious. I think listen, bro. We all gonna have our day on the internet. It's gonna be a day some people probably flaming me. I'm gonna be alright with it, cause all I'm gonna do, try to
flame back.
Oh, nah, go ahead, have y'all fun, cause I'm gonna find it to be funny. Now, if you run up on me, do some extra shit, I'm gonna whoop you. But if you, alright, my nigga, you got it. It's cool. Do what you wanna do. I ain't tripping on it.
Current.
Will needed it because that crying Will face became the new crying Jordan face, so he had to slap something.
I hope Chris Rock and Will Smith were able to talk it out though and squash that beef, bro. Like, if there is any beef, huh?
There's no beef, bro. They men.
They gotta get I think Chris Rock gotta get that fade in though, bro.
They old nigga. They like 50s.
He gotta get that fade in, bro. Will Smith got to let him punch it one time, bro. Everybody hates Chris.
But I can't be mad, bro. Niggas get packed up all the time.
Nah, but that was an embarrassing right there, bro. I think I caught him kind of hard.
I don't think it's embarrassing. He about to make a lot of money off that shit.
Yeah, I seen his ticket show prices went up.
Oh, nigga, I tried to get a ticket to a show out here. They want $100 for the nosebleeds. But I'd have paid $150 if I'm in a good area, but in the nosebleeds, goddamn. Hell yeah. Anyway, hey, yo, Chris Rock, you be alright, my nigga. Diddy, what you said was wild, crazy. Don't ever tell no man in life again. You from Uptown, you know how the pause game go. No man for tell another man he got strong chin, man. Fuck all that, man. It's just wild.
Talk about some more beef. Let's keep it short.
That's what it sounds like when you say that, bro. That's what it sounds like when you say that. You heard?
Talk about some more beef. Let's talk about this Freddie Gibbs, Benny the Butcher situation.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That just came out of nowhere to me, bro. I didn't even know they had a situation.
It's been happening. It's been happening since he got shot. Like he got shot.
What was the situation? Cause I don't know the full situation. I just remember it was Kool last time I heard about it, and then Benny Butcher did that interview saying, people I forgot what he said. I think we did our thing or something like that. And Freddie Gibbs is a paid nigga. He gonna respond to everything he see on the internet.
Nah, Freddie Gibbs said rappers get shot and take cities off their tour dates. When Benny took that off his tour date. So that was sucker shit because y'all was just doing songs together.
Right.
Was cool. Gunn was talking about he want to put a project where he curates the whole joint for Freddie Gibbs, the one with Benny and Freddie. And Benny has always spoke highly of this man. And he spoke highly of him, and then he just started. It's just the weird shit. And I fuck with Gibbs' music, man. And even not be trying to vouch for Gibbs, but like this kind of activity, it's like, yo, bro, like, why you on this weirdo timing, my nigga? I don't get it.
It sounds like to me he be trolling.
OD.
A lot.
He is 6'9" all the way with the troll level.
He's 6'9".
Trolling. I'm like, hey, yo, Freddie Gibbs, I can troll too. And I'm on the West Coast, so if you want to box, nigga, you heard? I'm with all that shit. I'll knock your eyes straight in power, you heard?
That nigga be beefing for everybody. He be with Gunna, these academics.
Yeah, and I really fuck with, but on the real, I really fuck with Gibbs' music, bro. But it's just like the antics I can't get because it's like, bro, You making niggas. You making niggas
They
that
take
was
away from the
vulture.
music, bro.
It's not even that. Niggas that was vulture for your character, they look crazy right now. Cause it's been mad time niggas like yo Freddie get, and then it's like yo bro, niggas know what happened at STKs, bro. I know Capo not saying nothing, bro. He keeping it real copacetic, bro. But the streets been talking, and niggas said that video ain't look too good, and that y'all paid them people not to release that shit to TMZ. So all that perpetrating joint, nigga, listen, man. Streets is talking. Niggas be saying they don't fuck with you. How you think niggas fuck with you? Boom, boom, bong. I ain't that kind of nigga. I don't even be doing that. But my ears is always to the streets of what's going on. I move around city to city, state to state, so I know a little bit of something. And, yo, bro, you don't be moving the right way to be beefing with the niggas you be beefing with. Like, bro, he's lucky there's no Source Awards. Because Freddie Gibbs would have got jumped by every coast. Literally.
Oh crap! Nah,
And
they
I
said.
ain't going front, bro. Like, I know for sure because he got Buffalo on his tour dates. He's going there with the Jakes, bro. There's no way he think he's going to go to do a
Hey,
hit on
yo,
Buffalo
I feel
like
like
that.
somebody said. I thought somebody said somebody in his family is a police officer.
His father's a police officer. Was a police officer. He rapped about that though. We know that. Academic try to say his brother was a district attorney, but his brother's not a district attorney. His brother's a doctor. Like I'm a fan of the nigga music, bro. I really watched interviews, all kinds of shit, because I fucked with this joint. But I
Right.
can't get behind all the weird shit. Talk about shout out to my Houston niggas. Niggas doing this for promo, bro. What promo Benny need from you, bro? I was just at a show last week, bro. Thursday. Last Thursday, whatever last Thursday was, bro. Um, and nigga, and Las Vegas, that shit packed. Packed out. Damn near sold out, probably, if it wasn't sold out. I believe it was, or close enough. Griselda merch everywhere. Niggas screaming Benny. Niggas screaming Griselda. Niggas even screaming Trust, bro. So I don't think he need to beef with you to really, excuse me,
I ain't gonna lie,
put
bro.
himself.
I feel like Benny the Butcher, and this is my opinion again. I feel like he's bigger than Freddie Gibbs right now. Like he's on a whole different pedestal. Like if
Nah,
anybody,
I won't say that. Benny, I say Freddie Gibbs is more popular in the
you
industry right now.
you Freddie Gibbs
Than
more
Freddie.
popular.
He's more popular in the industry because like you gotta think about the roles and stuff that he's getting. He's getting TV roles and stuff like that. Freddie, I mean, but Benny, the people in the industry, they fuck with him more because the authenticity and shit. But he's still rough around the edges. They fuck with Benny more, but the more popular person, the person that's more broken into this kind of industry right now is Freddie Gibbs. So uh, Benny, I mean, streets fuck with Benny more for sure. But I wouldn't say Benny's more popular than Gibbs is yet, because you gotta remember Gibbs is a Grammy nominated recording artist. Feel me?
Mhm.
Benny didn't get to that status yet, and it's not saying that Benny not popular, but the average person that might not know who these niggas are, but will look at a Grammy nom, they'll know who Freddie Gibbs is before they'll know who Benny is, even though Benny is my fucking guy. Shout out to the butcher, man.
Wait, where's Freddie Gibbs from again?
Gary, Indiana.
Okay, so he's from East Coast. So I was gonna say,
Midwest. Midwest.
this what Midwest, because
It's like
I feel like
55 minutes from Chicago.
I feel like if you asked it, but then again, we from upstate New York, so it's gonna be different to us anyway.
But nah, but you gotta think about it. Buffalo not too far from Detroit and Chicago and Gary. It's right there.
Right.
Cause De-
But I'm saying to somebody like me, I always thought Benny was bigger than Freddie Gibbs. But then again, it's because he's an hour away, and the way we look at it, like yo, this nigga just to keep breaking
because
barriers.
because Benny's the first from that area that you from. Like that's really
Yeah,
that kind of level. But you gotta think if we thinking about it music wise, like I'm not Grammy nomination is some really big shit, and it puts a different level of eyes on you after you get one of those. Not saying Benny's not mad popular, he's super popular, bro. But sometimes the average person may not know who he is that follow that kind of shit that reads Us Weekly or USA Today and shit like that.
right. No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And you gotta think about
Well,
Freddie Gibbs been on Men's Health, Men's Magazine and shit like that. Like Benny ain't do shit like that yet.
I forgot Freddie Gibbs was signed to CM. What was Jeezy's imprint again?
CTE.
CT, yeah. He was signed to him at one point in time too.
He was, but he didn't really do nothing. He was right before the 211 and YG and them wave. Like if we want the most successful artist that was on CT is YG. That's not young. That's not Jeezy.
Yeah. You said not Jeezy?
That's not Jeezy. YG is the most successful one. That's not Jeezy.
YG sold more records than Jeezy?
No. I said that's not
Huh.
Jeezy on CTE.
Oh,
On
not Jeezy. Okay,
CTE,
okay.
because you know, and
Yeah. Oh,
everybody
yeah.
know
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
like you know how 1017 had Waka, OJ, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, like these niggas and they had Freddie Gibbs, they had 211, they had some of these guys, but they didn't really pop how they were supposed to. Only one that really did was YG. That's when My Crazy Life and shit came out. He
All
had
right.
My Nigga and all that out.
Shit. That's yeah.
I'm
I hope
sniffling
this
a
thing.
lot. Hold on, I'm sniffling a lot. It's because I got a cold. It's not because I do cocaine and none of that weird shit, bro. Because I know people be like, yo,
They got you on the West Coast. Yeah, they gonna start assuming.
I
But
smoke.
yeah, I hope that beat doesn't escalate to a point where it gets further in the way
Nah,
it needs to
oh
get.
nah. I don't think nobody's gonna be nothing bad, crazy gonna happen. But
Cause
somebody,
I
somebody
feel
getting
they're gonna
touched
have
up
to.
though.
Yeah, hopefully it don't escalate to nothing more. Because you feel me? They both got names they gotta represent, and I know they probably both. I know they probably both willing with people that's willing to sacrifice and put their life on the line for them. Feel me? But
I don't
talk
know that
about
much about Gibbs, but I know on the other. And listen, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I said, bro. I had to do the Rochester thing right quick. Yo, bro. Nah, but like I said, I just seen Minnie last week. He went around Vegas real comfortable. Real comfortable. It's a lot of Griselda niggas everywhere.
now, but talk about a situation that went bad. I know you seen that scenario with the 14-year-old was on the. I don't even know what the Rogers
I
called,
didn't
but he
watch
was
it.
up.
I didn't
I
watch it.
didn't watch it either. I'm not watching no vid like that. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not watching no vid like that. But he said it was a 14-year-old on the ride. I'm not even sure what the ride was called, and I guess the seatbelt wasn't attached right, or he was too big for the ride, and he fell off. How do you feel about that? Whose fault is that? When you just hearing the
You
idea.
can't. That's when you got to do your job as a person that the ride monitor to say you can't get on the ride.
Because I was talking to somebody about it. I didn't see the vid. I was talking to somebody about it, right? And they felt like, say, I don't know what they call the people that be at the rides that be like bringing people in. I don't know what you
The
call them,
monitors, the
the
monitors.
monitors, right? Let's say that, right? Let's say he told that 14-year-old kid he can't get on the ride. That would have been a big ass deal. They would probably call the dude racist, blah blah. But look how the shit.
No. It's you don't fit the requirements. Like, bro, you exceed the requirement. I don't. It's not
But then
safe.
people be afraid to talk about certain shit because they're afraid of the backlash they might face.
Well, the amusement park about to lose a lot of fucking money. So
I ain't gonna lie. Me point first of all, I don't even get on rides at all. Not
and it's not
day and
even just
late.
the. It's not even just the money. Fuck the
Nothing.
money. You're gonna lose a lot of money, and somebody died. Like, you're gonna lose a lot of money, and somebody died. So would you rather get a little backlash for a couple of days and headlines? Oh, they didn't let me use the ride, or what you have to what you have to deal with now, which is somebody's dead.
My God. Yeah, but then that's something the people can't control. The monitors. And 9 times out of 10, the monitor be like a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old that's just working a summertime job. So he don't really know what to say. He don't really want to say no. So dang, that's an unfortunate situation. I feel bad for every party involved. But as a 14-year-old kid, and that right, if I'm not securely tightened up, I'm not getting up, bro. I'm not moving. Like this move shit is not. First of all, I'm not getting on nothing. Point blank. Period. A girl made me go on the ride in like
Listen.
2018, bro. A girl made me go on a ride in 2018. I knew I was scared, and I told myself, why the fuck would I do that shit? Cause I was screaming like a little girl, and nothing gonna make me scream like a little girl ever again. So I never like nope, not best. Y'all can have y'all fun. I watch. But it's unfortunate that 14-year-old kid died. Condolences to his family and friends. Damn, it's sad when you hear shit like that, bro.
This nigga Best was over here bitching at a rapid rate. That's funny as hell.
You
Listen,
said what?
he was over here bitching at a rapid rate, huh? Got scared as hell, man. Niggas
Bro,
like,
I gonna hold you, bro. I went with this girl too, bro. I told her in the middle when it was, bro, this shit went up. When I seen it go down, I said, I don't give a fuck. You call me bitch. I'm not doing this shit no more, bro. I told her, I said, you can call me bitch. You call me whatever you want to do. This shit's not for me, bro. I need to be, if I'm going to be scared of shit, I got to be able to control what's going on around me. I can't control nothing in the fucking air. I'm good. I
best
am
believe you
good.
scared of shit.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't even scared.
Not you scared
Nobody
of
don't.
rise.
Niggas not gonna peer pressure me ever get on no ride again. I guarantee you. I'll let a nigga know I am scared. Fuck out of here. You don't gotta tell me. I'm scared. I am
Man,
scared.
I'll get on any roller coaster. I just won't get on the Ferris wheel.
I'm not getting on no roller coaster.
See, a roller coaster in like 13 seconds. I could deal with that. It's a thrill. But a Ferris wheel, you get to the top of that mug and that window just start blowing. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yo, all that shit is scary, bro. I don't know what the ride's called, but the ride I was on, it was like it went up, like it was up in the air and then stopped. And then I looked, bro, you got to think about it. I looked down, my stomach started going crazy. I said, yo, this is not for no real niggas like me, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Y'all enjoy doing this shit. Like who enjoys being scared and screaming, bro? Not best.
It's a thrill, bro.
Nah, I'm valid. I need a thrill that's on the ground or some shit. I gotta be able to control. Like I ain't gonna lie, like, and this might sound crazy, bro. Even niggas just shooting around me, I'd rather be in that than the roller coaster. Cause at least I can get up out of there, I can control what's going on around me. I got control of this shit. You feel me? That fucking be in the air, nigga. I can't control shit. I can't control shit.
You can't control shit at a shootout either, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been in enough shows where I had to make myself clear. You feel me? And like, I'm too busy trying to get up out of like see what the fuck going on, running up. Like, man, I'm good on the roller coaster though, bro. That's what never sign up for a roller coaster again.
I'm gonna take my chance of the roller coaster.
I'll never go for a roller coaster again. I don't know who gonna take my kids on a roller coaster ride because they ain't gonna be dad. So I'm letting them be known right now. Y'all, your mom better get a stepdad. It ain't gonna be me. I wouldn't even be mad at him, bro.
You said a stepdad. I'm crying.
I wouldn't even be mad because I'm not going on that shit. Yeah, but another situation that happened was the 50 Cent and the game beef, bro. I don't really know what happened that like filled the beef up again.
I don't even.
Oh,
All I see.
I think it started from the I think it started from the what's called the interview. Wait, the game say anything crazy again?
You know, Game was talking some shit.
But 50 Cent just started going at the game again, and then the game called him soft and shit. Those two petty niggas, bro. Even when it's squash shit, them niggas always gotta go at each other forever. Like that's just a beef. I mean, I know they squash beef, but that's just like one of the two can't keep their mouth closed.
They petty, bro. They gonna do that forever.
Forever. And I feel like the game feels some type of way about not being not being at the Super Bowl. So
yeah, not being at the Super Bowl, saying that he feel like he's on the same. He wanted to let 50 know he on par with him, and boom, 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 and shit like that. Talking about what else he said about how hard 50 work, how innovative he is, but at the same time, he feel like he can hold his own against 50 in the versus or whatever. So you know what they do? They talk they shit. Nigga said 50 looked like a turkey or whatever when he was hanging upside down and all that. He clowned that. He made fun of that on the Drink Champs, and he posted the shit on Instagram. So they just be doing that little back and forth weird shit. You know how they are, meme galore. They gonna make some shit up, and they probably just laughing at the shit somewhere like, yo, fuck that shit, y'all nigga, you a funny nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. If anybody could like argue with 50 Cent, because 50 Cent a petty nigga to argue with on the internet, I think the game could, bro. Because the game gonna be petty just right along with him, bro.
Because they're both super petty internet niggas.
Yeah, you feel me? A lot of niggas can't compete with 50 Cent when it comes to being that petty kid, but the game could definitely do it. He can go toe to toe.
Yeah. And shout out to Paul George, man. First game back, 34 points, had 20 points in the
Yeah.
quarter. And Clippers won, beat the Jazz 121 to 115. So shout out to Paul George, man.
Shout out to Paul George, man.
And happy birthday to Earl Campbell, one of the greatest running backs ever played even football.
Shit. I know me and you both just posted a recent video that showed you play GTA in jail. Let's talk about that, bro. How the fuck you got a PlayStation 4 and get it in jail, bro?
He rich, nigga.
That shit.
He might be in the feds.
I didn't. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what his situation is. I thought he was in Rikers Island the whole time.
I don't know where the fuck is Sheff G's at, but you need to free that man. He's too good musically. His music that he's been dropping, even while he's been behind the wall, has been phenomenal. And
I think he received a year. So I think last time I checked, he got a year.
He might be on. He might be on Rikers then if you got a year.
Because he should be on his way home. Because I remember last summer he was performing in Syracuse with Sleepy Hollow and he couldn't show up because he was in jail. So he should be on his way home. So.
Yep. Absolutely. What else we got going on out here? Shout to Mozzy. Mozzy just got a CMG chain officially now. Cocaine Music Group, man, with other artists, excuse me, like Moneybagg Yo, 42 Doug, The General, Yo Gotti, ESTG, and who else is there? Black Boy JB,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, excuse me, Yo Gotti made his new official member. Mozzy, shout to Mozzy, Sacramento. Oak Park, shout to him. He doing his thing, man. He's an official member now, CMG. Beneficial, but his chaining day was today, so shout to Mozzy, man.
Shout to Mozzy. Talk about deals and shit. It looked like my boy Shmurda finally out that epic deal, bro.
Absolutely. Shout out to him.
You feel like he's gonna start making great music? Like I know a lot of people say music mediocre. You better say give him some time, give him some time. But then again, a lot of people feel like he's been dropping bad music to get out his deal. How you feel like the independent rock gonna be for Bonnie now?
He can't drop any music that he recorded under them that sounds good without being sued. He didn't drop bad music. He just dropped music that didn't push the narrative that they wanted to push for him.
Right. So do you feel like he's gonna be more of cover zone now that he's not under a label?
Absolutely. He's gonna be best independent. He's gonna be best independent because he has everybody that he has people that he can get major features from. Everybody fuck with him because he's a stand up guy. So he's gonna be just fine. Nothing crazy about to happen. He's super good.
I don't know if you got a chance to watch Remy Ma interview.
I actually caught bits and pieces of it, but I didn't get to sit down. I've been trying to watch everything because I was watching some of yours. I was watching the Pivot. I was watching Remy Ma interview with Drink Champs, which is fucking dope. I'm getting updates right now. Ronaldo Segu from UB just entered the NBA draft.
Oh, that's fine.
Buffalo, excuse me. Buffalo. Segu from Buffalo, UB.
Jake the Will from Buffalo just entered the NBA draft too. Yeah, Jake the Win.
Shout out to Jonathan. Knew him since he was in high school, actually.
Yeah, I think that Asia Fair did too. She declared for women's NBA draft, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely, she was one of the top scorers in the country this year.
Shout out to them looking on for 5. But what parts did you catch on Remy Ma part? Cause I watched clips and pieces too. I didn't get to finish the whole thing how I wanted to. But let's just see if we caught anything together. Like I seen her talk about Nicki Minaj, where she said she told Nicki Minaj like don't let them push the agenda on female artists beef. How you feel about that? Or if you did catch that?
She said that wasn't real, so I don't know how to feel about that. Nicki said that wasn't real, that they never had a conversation, so I have no idea how to feel about that.
I be feeling like a lot of the female artists don't be having beef, but but then again, Nicki is the top dog. Nicki is the top dog, so you feel me? A lot of people probably aim for a spot. But between like all the other females, it's like they all are kind of cordial.
Yeah.
Except for Nicki.
And I would say no, because you're cool with Nicki too. She's done music with I believe Doja Cat. She had Coil Ray. She's around. She's not. I think Nicki's actually probably the most open I've seen her in her entire career. But back then the women got caught up in the issues of the being part of crews. Remember, there was no social media back then. You couldn't see everything. It was crews. It was politics and certain things. And now that it's not so much that artists are not necessarily coming out as parts of camps, but as individuals and then linking up with camps after the fact, they kind of have the ability to build their own rapport with one another.
I hope Nicki and Cardi B is able to spot their little situation.
I don't think Cardi got a real shooter. I don't think Cardi got a real shooter. I think Cardi really looked up to her a lot.
Well, I feel like a lot of females do that, but then it's like what they say, idols turn to rivals sometimes. Like the person you looked up to
Yeah,
become,
it's, but again, if
and
you want to
it only be like a person hates you. It just be like the questions about you, and it just sounds bad. And instead of taking the
nah,
phone, call each other.
it's not even just
Yeah.
that, bro. You at the I'm at the top of the mountain for 10 years, a decade.
Mhm.
You was telling me to get this up? Come on,
But
bro. Like it's like
the
it's like
any
it's like niggas that played basketball in the '90s. They feel like their era is the best, and if I'm the best in the best era, who are you to come to say that you could take my throne? Feel me? It's a little different. Like nobody knocked Nicki off that spot for over 10 years, bro. There have been people that had success, but they're not Nicki. And Cardi haven't been, and she did her thing. And Cardi shit, a lot of it was organic, but and then they put the machine behind that organic shit and mixed it together. There was a match made in heaven.
right.
So shout out to both of them. I think we put more on it than they put on it, and that they'll come to a term where they can actually sit down and have a conversation on their own. Versus us
Nah,
saying, "Oh, when is it gonna happen? Oh, Nick, are you team Nicki or team Cardi?" I fuck both of them. Cardi's from where I'm from, so I fuck with her heavy. But I remember when Nicki came out, bro, '07, bro. So I got super respect for her too.
yeah. I'm trying to think what other major played a part of that. Mm.
So
Did any? I'm trying to figure out what else stood out to me in that interview, like that you already speak about. I got friends watching that interview. I ain't even think the friends watching that interview how I wanted to.
she talked about her and doing sheet there. She talked about going to prison, talking about how silly things like ego got in the way of her and Little Kim and her and Foxy doing great music together at that time. Um, being a mother, being away from
Yeah,
her child, being away from Pat. Talked about Big Pun. Talked about how Fat Joe and Pat Pools tried to tag team her and trying to make her make decisions when they try to win her over to get something that she doesn't want to do. It's like it was a lot of things. It's just she was being real open, real vulnerable, and just fun. And she looked great. So shout out to Remy, man. PX in the building, you heard?
yeah. Another interview that popped that job last was your interview with Cool G and
Mims,
yeah.
Cool G Mims.
Man,
Don't forget the dollar sign.
don't forget the S, yeah. Talk about that. How you went about putting that together, bro.
I was doing the Heat Makers interview. So, RIP
Oh, so
Freddie
that's an
Gibbs
old
Tyre.
interview.
No. This is recent.
Oh,
We met there. I did that interview probably a year ago.
right. I remember
As
that.
of almost a year to the day that interview came out. So we chopped it up. He was doing. Did bars on I-95, Funk Flex, Sway in the morning. It was on Drink Champs with his father, um, who is Cool DJ Red Alert, legendary DJ and producer. So he did this thing there, and then he ended up just hitting me like, "Yo, I'm about to drop something. Let's make it happen." So we started setting it up. We linked up before I left to Vegas, and yeah, we made it
Where you
happen.
did it? Where y'all did it in Rochester?
Huh?
You got where y'all did it at in Rochester?
Nah, New York. In
Oh, you went to
Queens.
New York? I'm about to say you.
Before I caught my flight.
Oh, before you cut. Oh no, that's fire. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm looking at the background, my brother. Yeah, both got green screen. Cause I thought you were doing it like on some Zoom shit, but I'm looking at it like
Nah. I
they
was
both
on
got the
my
same color screen.
I was on my laptop, and I just had the camera on him, so you could just see me in the corner while I ask questions versus really it being focused on him.
Nah, it was definitely a dope interview. Like it was like y'all talked about mad New York City shit I never knew about. Anyway, he even said you gotta be from New York City, understand with the basketball conversations and the sports. I'm like, bro, I don't know who the fuck these niggas was talking about. None of that shit. But it was kind of a dope
Yeah, man.
conversation. Though.
You got it's because you know what it is, best. A lot of people think that because I do what I do now that I was never outside. I was outside. I know a lot of shit. So, and we seen in that interview is a real deep dive and education of a nigga that was outside of New York City at a certain time. So you just gotta, if you wasn't outside, you're not gonna know certain shit. Like for you now, 10 years from now, when somebody tries to come, they're gonna talk about Rochester or certain news in Chicago or areas that you cover. if you wasn't outside over here, they're not gonna really be able to understand what you're talking
Right. That's a fact.
about. But I see you did a couple of interviews, man.
Yeah.
Which one?
Wait. Last week I did. Last week you talk about just like within the last like month.
Well, it was one you was promoting. I can't remember the artist's name. I know it started with an S or something like that.
That's
I might be wrong.
well you talk about Fly J or the girl from the Bronx,
Yeah,
the girl from the Bronx, right?
yeah.
Yeah, Kenzo B.
So you got some goddamn videos, bro. It'd be hard for me to find shit. You put out an interview. I don't know. Yeah, you had Come to the Crib, yeah, L response. Oh yeah, I seen that. That was funny. Let me use that reaction. Or I'll be on some APK shit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I bet you a funny nigga, bro.
I mean clickbait, bro. Clickbait be working.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Where is this interview at? This shit do not feel like it's that old. Why I can't find it on here?
Was it a male or female?
Female.
I did an interview with Fly J, the girl that played Boosie niece. I did an interview with Kenzo B.
That's what it is. Kenzo B.
Yeah, from the Bronx.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the last one I was watching.
Yeah.
How did that happen? How
She
you made that happen?
some her management team contacted me when she came to Rochester. Like last minute, like I was doing a podcast. They're like, "Yo, you want to do an interview?" So on my way there, I started doing some research on her. We got the interview. I heard of her before, but like I didn't really know who she was all the way. But she part of the like the D thing on the side.
Yeah,
Those like they from the same neighborhood,
yeah.
and so her team contacted me and we put that together.
Oh, that's
Shout out to Kendall B.
that's fire. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Shit. Some artists working on new music. I took the class. Class got new music in the work.
RP King Carter. I don't know if you spent that. I don't
R.I.P.
know.
King Kada. We did mention it. We're gonna say it again. We know. I know. Bluzzy got some new music on the way. It's a couple of artists that's been reaching out to me. They got some new music on the way, man. Griselda, of course, they still working. Stove God, I'm still waiting to hear a release date on that. I think Rome Street's got something on the way. Odie James got something on the way soon. It's gonna get. It's about to get real crazy, and I'm tapping in with the West Coast culture, getting in tune with the artist stuff over here. I just shout to K Fly. He's one of the biggest internet radio stations out here. Me and him about to link up and do something. So major shout to him for embracing me because some way somehow I ended up in VIP at the Benny the Butcher show. So
I
who
seen.
the
I
fuck
seen.
who the fuck is this nigga? How did he get here? And sometimes shit just happen how it happens, bro. So I'm getting I'm getting low over here, bro. We gonna make shit happen for sure over here. And have you watched the Winning Time show with the Lakers?
Oh nah, I ain't been watching. I ain't gonna lie, I've been so busy, bro. I'm gonna
You
watch
gotta
that.
watch that. You gotta watch that
I ain't
shit,
gonna
bro.
lie, what I've been watching is that on my this show called Atlanta. You probably heard that shit. I never watched this.
Yeah.
It's like
So you catching on wild late. So you about to be even more confused. Like what the fuck it is going on here? I did watch Atlanta. Atlanta is back. Tune in if you haven't been watching it. I watch all the black shows. So if you got a black director, black lead, stuff like that, I'm really trying to just watch it to see what you got going on there. And then, yeah, I'm pro black, so you know how I am. I'm not anti white, but I'm just pro black. You feel me?
yeah, that's a fact. You correct this man, but yeah. You watch it? It's called Winning Time Lakers. What is that on Netflix or Hulu?
Atlanta
No,
or
Winning Time Lakers.
HBO Max.
Yeah, I gotta get an
Magic is not
account.
a fan of the show, but that shit is so fire, bro. Magic, to me, the greatest point guard to ever lace him up. But Magic, this show is fucking dope, man. I'm sorry. It's a real good fucking show, bro. It's about Dr. Jerry Butts, and it gets real, real crazy.
No, I'm not tune in. Oh yeah, I got a new camera, y'all. So y'all gonna see two sides shit now.
Oh, yeah, it's lit. I gotta get a new lens for my camera and make shit happen. Once I get that new lens, it's over. New lenses, me, you heard. So I'm about to get a new lens, and we gonna make sure we get popping real for real, for real. Get a
Make
new
sure I
lens in
like.
here. And I get some lights. Yeah, I gotta get some new lights in here. That's what I gotta do. But yeah, man. So things have
But
been
make
going
sure I
on.
subscribe to the new YouTube channel, bro. The Best of Shoot Show. I know we ain't post last week, so we're gonna be dropping 2 in this week. We're gonna
Yeah,
drop
I
both.
tried to post last week, but for some reason it was not allowing me to upload it. I'm trying to upload it now during this episode. Hopefully it loads, because some reason it was just being wild crazy with me last week when I was trying to upload it.
Mhm.
It's currently at 31%. I've been trying to upload it every other day, just trying to give it a little bit of time to see what's gonna happen. And yeah,
Right.
so now hopefully it gets up there because it's been done for a week. I just have not been able to upload it for whatever reason.
Right. If AJ just send it to me to we transfer, and I've just tried it once. So
Yeah,
that
absolutely. That's all I got for this week, man.
yeah,
Pretty
same
short
thing,
episode.
bro.
55 minutes, 56 minutes probably. It's the Best of Swoop Show. We up out of here. Subscribe to our new channel. You know what to do, man. Tune in to
Right.
Best Point of View TV, Grind Season TV for some exclusive
Oh,
one-on-one interviews.
before we close out, I don't know if you've been seeing this. Matter of fact, I would say this top for next week, bro. How can somebody get popular? The people, the tolerance support popularity, because that's been the conversation that's been going on. But let's just say that for next week.
Yeah, we can make it a bonus episode, something like that. Get somebody on the kick, couple people online, and make it happen.
Yeah, get a couple people on that joint to speak. 'Cause I want to get rappers respected that's not popular and people that work their way to get popular.
Yeah, and I hope y'all like our new logo. That's our shit. That's how we
Like,
actually really look. This is not. It's just cartoonized of real pictures. We both look like distinguished young gentlemen, so don't be hating. It's about is that y'all? Yes, it is. So yeah, we up out of here.
yeah.